You're listening to the Really Very Crunchy podcast with your hosts, Emily
and Jason. We're back.
We're back from our trip.
Back in the studio. No janky microphone sound.
Studio.
I mean our third bedroom.
Yeah.
That it cannot be taken as a guest bedroom. Number one, because we never have guests. Number two, because
we ever have guests. People visit them.
Because of our studio.
No, I feel like even people who don't necessarily have a ton of extra beds just have company, and we never.
Do you think it's because you're the crunchy mom and they're intimidated by you?
I don't know. What would people expect, or is it just that we don't have any friends? I mean, we've lived so many places. You would think we would have people from all over the world, like, hey, we're just gonna pop in and visit you. It's depressing to me. So many people get visitors.
Do they?
Yes.
Is that a thing? I mean,
yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Have you verified this?
Everyone I know
gets visitors?
Yes.
Often?
Yeah.
Like
multiple
2 or 3
times a year? Yeah.
And we don't.
No.
It's probably because we have lived so many places.
So we didn't have time to develop relationships.
Right. Wow, this is depressing.
I know. I feel sad about it because I really love hospitality and hosting, and I just don't get to flex that muscle often unless I have people over for dinner, but it's not the same. Like waking up and having a beautiful breakfast spread. We've had 2 people stay with us. One was my cousin, who his wife is crunchy, and she's cool. Like, that was cool.
And then we put them in our child's bedroom.
Yeah, well, we had a queen size bed in there and a full size for their other kid, and like it was a good situation. I hope. Yeah, that was when we were all sleeping in that room. What?
I don't know. Maybe there's a smell that we don't. You know how you leave your house and you get used to your smell.
You know your smell when you walk in.
Yeah.
Our smell is really neutral. There's not much of a smell because we're a fragrance-free household. So, if anything, it's like slightly antique store.
I was worried we smelled too much like an antique store. You know how we were gone for about 2 weeks, this last 2 weeks, and I thought we had this discussion. We're gonna know what our house smells like because we've been in hotels and everything only slight antique. So
not even like heavy antique, not musty, moldy, not like that.
No.
It's very neutral, almost like wood.
Yeah.
It's like just
and wood
it's
and
a
tea.
very neutral smell.
Yeah.
It's not maybe slight herbs, like the tinctures or cumin.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Off-gassing of the herbs.
But no, it's a very neutral smell. I don't think that's it.
Back to your cousin. Okay, sorry.
And then the girl from Germany who randomly messaged me. She hasn't come back, so.
Yeah. Well.
But speaking of studios, I was thinking as I was coming up here to do this podcast, Alex Clark gets her hair and makeup professionally done before every podcast recording.
You know this?
That's what I was told by a friend, I think, who has been on her podcast.
Oh, okay. And
it looks like it when you look at her in her podcast clips.
That sounds expensive.
And I've had my hair and makeup done professionally one time, and it was for my book cover.
2 or 3 episodes a week or something? That's a lot. It's a lot of time in the salon.
I don't think I would ever...
I'm sorry. I'm going to get a massage, actually, before every podcast.
Yeah,
we're going to put out 2 or 3 bonus episodes after this a week. But I have to get a massage every time. I actually hate massages. But I know.
No, anyway, so I'm in my pajamas. And I haven't looked in the mirror since.
You look great.
I
like that sweater.
Thanks.
And the striped pants.
And my really very crunchy shirt. It's got butter stains on it.
Oh.
I'm doing, the podcast fam. We're just at home chilling, talking.
You can get your own T-shirt at reallyverycrunchy.com.
Yeah.
Full of butter stains if you want.
If you want it, the butter stain one, just put that
in the order.
Yeah.
Just email. I request a butter stain with mine. Straight from your kitchen.
I have this dream. So these are my pajamas. I slept in them last night.
Okay.
I'm not like now in my pajamas for tonight.
You just stayed in them all day.
I just stayed in them all day.
I don't know if that's better.
And now I'll go to bed in my pajamas
wait. Hold
again.
on. You said that as though like that's a better scenario than
No,
having
that's
gotten
worse.
into your pajamas before we did the podcast.
Right now, this is...
You're like, no, don't worry. I just haven't gotten out of my pajamas today. Like, that's not...
Okay, I have this dream. See, but they kind of just look like clothes. They're not like overly pajama-y. And I do that intentionally.
Comfortable.
Yeah. I'll wear just like, these are actually pants from Anthropologie.
Linen, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were thrifted. I didn't buy them from Anthropologie, but they're technically pants. So.
I mean, they are pants.
But they're not pajama pants.
Oh.
So like I'm wearing real clothing. You know what I mean?
I get it.
That's actually a hack that I have with our
nothing
kids.
That you're wearing is technically pajamas.
Right. I put our kids to bed in regular clothes often so that they can just wake up and get going.
Yeah, in the winter they're wearing their full coats and
I
hats
don't do that.
and gloves.
I do. I feel like that's a pretty big parenting hack.
There's no bad weather.
If you're a terrible mom and can't get it together, and you find that your kids are often spending the entire day in their pajamas, just put your kids to bed in regular clothes. And then it looks like you're on it.
I actually can't stand wearing the clothes I slept in for longer than like 10 minutes.
Oh.
I want to be in jeans and ready to go.
I used to sleep in jeans.
That's crazy.
When I was in high school,
okay.
I slept in jeans.
That's crazy.
And then I could just get up and go to school. Like, it's been a hack my whole life.
That's not a good hack. That's certifiably uncomfortable.
I was comfortable, had plenty of sleep, rested well.
Okay, miss, I slept to my blue light TV every night.
Graduated with
in
higher
my jeans
grades than you did.
Okay.
Anyway.
And you're more
I
successful.
have this dream to make clothing that is, I'm a 2-time published author.
Yeah, rub that in my face. I put in a book proposal.
I have this dream.
Got rejected.
To make clothing. It's nice women's clothing that you can sleep in and wear the next day. But it has to be natural fibers. So
dude, that's not going to work for wrinkles.
It has
natural
to look
fibers.
Good. It has to be like stylish clothing that you can sleep in and then wake up and you're good to go.
If only wrinkles were in fashion.
Yeah. I cannot stand wrinkles.
You got to do like you would have to have some kind of wrinkle-free material, which you can't really do if you're going to do that.
You could
do it under a pseudonym and have polyester.
It's true.
So, and just,
I would never. Anyway, all that to say, please don't say anything super funny that you would want to cut this into a clip, this podcast episode, so that then here I am, like in my pajamas.
I fully plan on having at least 3 clips.
Oh, no.
With you in your pajamas, except they're not pajamas, they're real clothes.
It was a little sloppy looking. I'm sorry, guys.
I don't think so.
I'll try better next time.
I actually changed from a button-up to a hoodie.
I have been cooking a lot now that I'm back home, like just 3 different meals every day. Usually I have leftovers. We've only been home 2 days.
This sounds like the start of an ad or something.
No, I feel like I just didn't really have time with homeschool and all the cooking and the moving of the couches and.
Oh, well, yeah, talk about the couches.
Oh, yeah.
Well, first, what were you going? What does that have? Does that explain the butter on you? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm still in my pajamas. It's just,
Oh, a lot of cooking. Okay.
And
didn't have time to change my pants. I don't care. I mean, I'm not complaining.
Like,
you brought this up.
Just being a mom.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we just got back from the Wellness Collective in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. That was fun.
That's another way that I've failed. Wow. I tried to be funny until like last year. I think I admitted in a panel discussion that I have a hard time keeping up with my children's toothbrushes. We just walk around when we brush our teeth. Yeah. You never know where they're going to set them down.
Are you going to retread this?
I'm retreading this because
didn't land. I don't know why the podcast is going to think it
trying to be funny and like.
See, there's the problem. Don't try to be funny. Just be.
Well,
You're funny enough in your PJs all day.
Apparently, people don't lose toothbrushes. Like, that was not relatable at all. Nobody laughed. And
You mean like their kids' toothbrushes and your own?
well, sometimes I set mine down. Yeah, I'm like walking around 2 minutes, 2 whole minutes, as if I'm just going to stand in front of the sink and brush my teeth. No, you can get a lot done in 2 minutes.
Like brushing your teeth.
Well, or picking up the dish rags.
So you're
that
doing
are
stuff all around the house.
Yeah,
but you still have to go back to spit somewhere.
We have 3 bathrooms. You just kind of spit wherever. And then you take the... Sometimes I spit outside. Wherever. When it's nice out, I go outside and brush my teeth and just spit out there.
Okay.
And then you have the toothbrush in your hand, and then you just set it down somewhere, and then you can't remember where you put it. And I thought that was relatable, but apparently it's not.
Okay, or maybe it's just not funny. I mean, it can be, something can be relatable and not that funny. It's like, oh yeah, I do that. Ha! So you told this whole story for like 10 minutes and nobody was laughing in a room full of like 500 people?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that.
This is about how it went. Yeah, that story. So
no, the Wellness
take
Collective
that story and stop using it.
It went really well.
No,
I did. I told that on the first day, and then the next day I was like, not doing the toothbrush thing again.
If you were at the Wellness Collective day 1, I'm sorry.
No, day 2 was a little sillier.
It was more lively.
Yeah.
I think we felt a little more comfortable.
Yeah.
Which is just kind of how it
good.
goes. But that was our first public speaking gig since our tour.
Right.
So
and it was not planned, really.
It was planned.
Planned, not scripted or...
Which is what we wanted.
Yeah.
Off the cuff.
It was like this.
It was like a podcast episode, but
right.
Slightly more planned. Slightly. With, a point.
We had clipboards.
Unlike this episode. Only one or both of us had clipboards as opposed to just one of us. Which is me for the listeners and not the viewers. Well, anyway, yeah, went well. And then we made our way back. You all if you've already listened, you heard about our New York trip already in the last episode. But that's not where our trips ended. We made it across country with a U-Haul.
Oh, the couches. That's what we were getting at.
We didn't start out.
Wait, I thought we were going to talk about Noah first, and then the Ark.
I mean...
And then the couches. But I guess we had the couches when those things happened. So.
That is true. I am going in chronological order.
Well, first we saw Noah, then we got the couches.
Okay. All right. Sight and sound, go for it. You want to talk about that?
Broadway level production. Crazy.
Of Noah's Ark.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Sight and sound in around, is it Lancaster? Mm-hmm. Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Not Lancaster, Lancaster.
And then there's one in Branson, Missouri as well, which is not the one we went to.
Right.
Yeah.
Super cool. Amazing.
Yeah.
Highly recommend. So after that, Jason was really determined to let me go thrifting.
Yeah.
I painted
it's a good part of the country to do that.
Right. And antiquing. I feel like antiquing, it's a good part of the country.
Sure.
I didn't really know about thrifting, whether it was going to be good or not.
Yeah.
We went to several antique stores, and people are proud of their items.
Yeah.
That's what I don't like about antiquing, is it has gotten so expensive.
We call them
rippers.
Rippers.
Like there's
ripping you off. Which is like that. There's no way that rotten basket that's falling to pieces is worth $250.
Even if it is 200 years old.
Yeah, it doesn't.
It's not.
Age does not give something inherent value.
Well, it does.
Age
some
and
ways.
Quality give something inherent value.
Okay.
Just because it's old doesn't mean you need to price it high. It's an old piece of garbage.
Yeah.
Why?
That some people have literally saved garbage.
I saw things falling to pieces that were hundreds of dollars. And I'm like, it's not because it's a good brand.
Yeah.
It's not because it was well made.
There was a table, I remember. Yeah.
Seats.
Yeah.
Like, You can't sit in that. $350. What?
Yeah.
This looks like you pulled it out of a landfill.
They probably did.
Wow. It's 200 years old. How do you know? I don't know. I said it was.
You can tell by the style of something how old it is.
Not if you can hardly recognize what it is.
True. It was more expensive than I expected. So anyway, Jason really wanted me to go thrifting. You know, I think I mentioned this before. I painted our bedroom the color of a Band-Aid. It was kind of a mistake. I don't really know what I was singing. I kept seeing it on Pinterest and I felt inspired. But
we were sponsored by Band-Aid brand. If you could just make your entire house the color of a Band-Aid, that'd be great. Which is really just the color of a white person.
No, it's got more.
It depends on which side. It depends on what kind of Band-Aid. They try to make it skin color, right? The color of a person's skin. I don't know whose.
It's very pink.
But
the color of the paint that I used it's called likable sand. But
I hate paint color names so much. Likable sand. I mean, what's unlikable sand?
I've never seen sand that color, honestly. It's kind of the color of your ears right now.
A white person.
Yeah, but it's pink. Can I just clear the air here for people who are curious? Jason's lips are naturally red.
I can't help it.
They're very red. He didn't accidentally use something tinted.
Maybe
He's not wearing lipstick.
Maybe it's Maybelline.
He's always had red lips. I didn't notice until you started eating spicy things, and then they get like 3 times redder.
It's pretty crazy. It's like I put on a whole stick of lipstick when I eat spicy food. And it's bad because I love spicy food. Like, I'm not talking about I like sort of spicy things. I like it burning my mouth out spicy, right. Which in consequence turns my lips a shade of rouge. Is that the word? I don't know. Whatever makeup names are about as bad as paint names.
It's true.
Likeable sand. It's a likable sand color. I mean, likable sand is going to the beach. I guess unlikable sand is like when you track it into your kitchen.
Oh, it is the worst to get sand in your house
or in your car.
Oh, that's
unlikable
terrible.
Sand is in the fabric of your car.
Right.
Yeah. Likable sand.
And have you noticed that the vacuum cleaners at car washes just aren't as strong as they used to be? Now they're all free, and people go suck up everything.
It's because they suck up everything. It's like, well, there's a whole Happy Meal. You know, it's like, I'm not going to get up and throw it away. I'm just going to vacuum it. It's free.
Yeah.
Starts out strong.
It's terrible.
Have you gone to one when they cleared out the tubes?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's good then.
It's amazing.
But
you can do a whole Happy Meal. Not that I would know.
You can't suck up sand with them in the state that they are because it's just like not coming out.
Even when it's in perfect condition, you cannot suck up sand from fabric. It is impossible.
Well, anyway, Jason wanted me to go thrifting so I could find art to cover over the Band-Aid walls.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's going to be the trick to making me like it. All the pictures that I like on Pinterest, can we pin my Pinterest board? Can you post a link, Bob?
Oh, yeah, Bob.
Then you could see the vibe I was going for.
You have a link to your Pinterest? Is it your personal, or is it called Really Very Crunchy, or what?
It's my personal Pinterest. I mean, I don't pin that much, but I did pin some pictures.
Is this a place where we could get sponsors? I'm just kidding. I'm like, how can we make money with your Pinterest?
No, I have like 100 pins, so it's really not helpful. But I was just gonna show the Band-Aid vibe.
Gotcha.
So
yeah,
Jason
we can do that. Bob can do that.
He was gonna like really encourage me to find some art.
Do you know why? I don't want to repaint the room. I feel like if you get good artwork that you love, and you're like, oh, you walk into the room, it's great. I actually like that color now because of the artwork. We won't have to paint.
Yeah, there are little like
find the artwork
cubits of my room.
A cubit?
Yeah.
Like
cubits. Like what Noah used to measure the ark. What?
Nobody actually uses cubits anymore.
I love cubits. Jason is always making fun of me because I am always measuring things from here to here on my finger and other people's fingers
explain
too.
It. The tip
is
of
an
your,
inch.
The tip
Oh,
of
if you bend your thumb down, or some people say like this part, but right here.
You have to explain.
Okay, sorry, there's listeners. If you bend your pointer finger, the knuckle between the big knuckle and the little knuckle by your fingernail is about an inch. But for me, the tip of my thumb to my thumb knuckle, the main knuckle in the middle of my thumb, is an inch.
Thumb knuckle sounds like a really good band
metal
name.
band.
Yeah.
Welcome to Thumb Knuckle. So that's an inch for me, and I love measuring things that way. And then also from my inner elbow to the tip of my pointer finger, or middle finger, is about a foot.
About a foot or right at a foot?
It's pretty much a foot.
Okay. That's
and so
convenient.
I use things. And then Jason doesn't believe me that if you turn your head to the left and look away, your nose to the pointer, the tip of your middle finger, if you hold out your arm, for me, is about a yard.
That's impossible to measure something. Like, could you measure off this room, please?
That's
you just
not
gotta
impossible.
lay down your face to the corner.
I'm not doing that. It's like, oh, here's some fabric at the thrift store. I wonder what I can make with it. Oh, it's about 3 yards. I could definitely do this.
Okay, this is a real. We gotta do this for sure.
That is not strange. Surely that is that as weird as losing toothbrushes.
It's weird that it's so exact.
1
inch, 1 foot, 1 yard. You're a very proportional person.
I'm using those measurements all the time.
Mine's like, 1.25 inches.
Have you done the pointer finger measurement?
I don't know. I've never
cared
to
that.
look. Never cared.
You've never
to look.
held up your fingers to a ruler just to make sure?
I'm not a psycho.
Well, I have, because I'm like, that's handy. I've got my little measuring tape.
Literally handy.
Oh, here's another trick. If you're buying clothing,
okay,
and you're not like, and you're pretty proportional. Okay, things have changed for me. I'm a little thicker in the thighs than I used to be.
That's another band name. No, that's their album title. Thumb knuckle, thicker in the thighs.
This doesn't always work, but this used to work for me. If you take a pair of pants and you don't want to try them on, but you're curious if they're going to fit you, you can wrap it around your neck.
The waist. Around your neck.
Yeah. And if it fits around your neck, it will likely fit you.
That has never worked for me.
It has worked for me. It used to work for me all the time. Now, when we were in Lancaster, I bought 2 pairs of pants. You were wanting to leave because our children were sort of having a hard time. And you're like, let's just get out of here. I'm like, these jeans are $11, Jason. Should I risk it and buy them? Or should I just go try them on really quick? And you were like, just buy them. Did the neck thing. I was like, okay, they're going to fit my waist. Get back to the Airbnb to try them on. And the thighs just... It wasn't right. The measurement wasn't right anymore.
Or the styles have changed.
Had I been able to get them over the thighs, I bet they would have worked. But anyway.
Well, some brands are like, this is I go in like men's measurements. I have no idea what women's are. This is a 32. And it's like, Levi's are the worst about it, because I'll wear like a 34 in just, that's what I wear in pants, waist. And they are not the same. I can get a 34, 32. No, wait. Or is it 30? Yeah, 34, 32. That's my pants. And I get the same type of pants in a different color. They don't fit the same way at all. And that happens all the time. It's like, measurements should be measurements, right?
I feel like that should be. But women's is a little more ambiguous. It's like...
And yeah,
0,
like single
2,
digits.
4,
like,
6,
what's all
8.
This about?
Yeah.
Single digits. It's like,
sometimes they do the...
We're talking
sometimes
about
they're doing a 1
here.
and a 3, and it's like, what are you trying
to... Double 0? You don't exist? Like, what is that? What's a 0? Like, I'm a -2. Like, what? I'm inverting into the ether. It's like, what in the world? Yeah, I don't understand women's sizes at all.
The neck thing works. Usually do it with skirts. A skirt's
More reliable.
Yeah.
There's more room.
Yeah. Depending on, don't buy a pencil skirt that way.
Oh, but, yeah. Makes sense. There's not much flow.
Anyway, so Jason.
There's no flow in a pencil skirt. I wouldn't know. Yeah.
So Jason took me thrifting, and we went to this thrift store, and I found these couches. Sorry if you've already seen this in my Instagram story.
Go through it again.
Okay.
We need the original passion.
All right.
Went
in looking for closeout quince bedding because someone told me that all this quince stuff gets sent
used
to the
to sponsor the podcast.
Yeah.
They don't anymore.
Well, I'm still a fan of their bedding, so much so that I went out of my way to a thrift store that gets the off-market.
Yeah.
Or, I don't know what it is, closeout. So that's what my original intention was, and I was super excited. I went in, and they didn't have any, so I was kind of disappointed, but I went over to the furniture section, and I spotted this gorgeous cream couch.
Very
cream.
Pretty. Yeah. A little dangerous.
Went over to it, felt it. It felt so high end and high quality. Sat down. The cushions were down.
Yeah.
And looked it over. Super clean.
Well, you called me over, right?
Yeah, I looked at the brand, and they go for like $9,000 to $12,000 per couch.
Yeah.
And I stood up and I was looking for you, and I called you because I wanted you to come look at it. And then I spotted another one, matching one, like just as beautiful.
Well,
I mean, obviously, because it's the same couch.
Just to vouch for the couch, I have to say,
the minute you saw it.
Well, not even just saw it, but when I sat down on it, I'm like, oh, okay,
it's so comfortable.
Looks like I'm having to get
it has a short seat, which I like. Not a super short seat, but I didn't realize how much that affects comfort.
The depth of a seat.
This is way too deep.
The
podcast.
See, I don't have a problem.
Well, you have long legs, so anything works for you.
Anything works for me, except like the short depth actually is a little more comfortable. Yeah, because you have more room to just yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, it's
something like that.
It's good.
It's nice being tall.
But the
couch, more advantages.
So beautiful, super heavy. And they were only $200.
$100 each.
Yes, $200 for both of them.
And I'm pretty sure. What's the deal with the lady who wasn't quite happy with the price?
So I immediately pulled the tag off, and I was like, I'm gonna buy these. And one lady was like, I just brought those, or I just priced those. And another lady was like, yeah, they came in before I left. I think she must have been the manager, and she knew they were worth. Yeah, sorry. After I left. Mm-hmm. Didn't get to see those. And
because
she knew they were worth a lot more.
Yeah.
And I know that thrift store did price according to quality, because I bought a Gap vest. It's a vintage Gap, just like cotton knit vest. And it was $12.
Wow.
So
in comparison to a $12,000 couch,
right,
that vest was priced way higher.
So
it just talking proportion wise.
I saw
because that vest is probably a $50 vest new, and if you're getting it for $12, that's like 20-something%. Well, 20-something% of $12,000.
Yeah, it would have been much higher.
Is like $200-something bucks. No,
$2,000.
$2,000. I forgot a zero. Sorry. Math is not my strong suit. However,
it would be more than that.
Yeah, 2,000 something.
Yeah.
So the point being, that was a dumb point.
The proportions were off.
Yeah.
Well, so I think the one lady was like,
she realized it.
She knew.
200. That's 1%, 2%. Yeah.
They had, it was a little pricey. Like there's a quince coat, so they did have a few quince things about, and it was $60. I was like,
wow,
man.
Okay.
Yeah. Here I was thinking we'd go get quince stuff.
See, I thought quince cut out the middleman. And so it's cheaper anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Who's upcharging Quince stuff?
No, I think the coat on Quince would be over $100. It was
Wow, so
like
it was a
wool
really
quote.
good one then.
Coat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, so I got a really good deal. And then I had to tell Jason that we needed a U-Haul.
Yeah, I mean, okay. There's two Jasons in this world. Versions of me, in a way. There's the version that's like, what in the world? I really am going to get a U-Haul so that we can get another couch, not just one couch, 2 more couches. How many couches have we had? Not as many as dining tables, but plenty of couches.
At this point, I wonder if we're catching up with the couches.
Starting to catch up. Always, priced low.
1, 2, 3.
Usually.
We've had 3 couches.
We've
This
only
is
bought
our
one
4th
that
couch
was-
since we've been here.
Yeah.
So 4th and 5th couch, and
Good
we've only
grief.
lived here 5 years.
And it's 2 of them, so it's 4th and 5th. So I'm just like, really? I'm driving from Pennsylvania all the way back to Western Kentucky with a U-Haul so that we can take couches that you're gonna get rid of in a year.
Fancy couches.
However, the thing is, the other Jason sat in these couches and was like, okay,
These are good couches.
I get it.
And
These are keepers.
We can both nap
I
on
know.
them at the same
The
time. That's
double
really an
couch.
issue in our house.
Yeah.
We both feel the tiredness about the same time.
On Sunday afternoon,
Sunday
you
afternoons
today
for sure.
because you're in your PJs all day.
I actually didn't. It
No.
didn't hit me today.
It's probably because you were in your PJs.
Yeah.
It might be a life hack. If you
So,
stay in your PJs,
then you'll never.
it
feel
feels like
tired.
morning all day.
Right. So,
Life hack.
no, and I don't always stay
No.
in my PJs.
No,
it's not an
just
everyday
it's
thing.
usually just 6 days a week, something like that. But did you really just yawn because we're talking about you being in PJs all day? No.
Anyway, it seems like when you need a little snooze, everybody needs a little 15-minute snooze
Yeah.
sometimes. It hits us at the same time, and then it's like a battle to get to the couch. Who's going to get the couch? Because that's the only place
It's usually the kids.
to lay down other than the bed. And you're not like going to the
That's the problem.
bed.
When you nap, you don't want to go to the bed.
Right. That's like,
That's
I've
like,
given
I'm
up
gonna-
on life.
Yeah, I'm going to go take a 3-hour nap.
Right. That's, no, we're just looking for a
I need
15-minute
to fall asleep for 10
doze.
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so Jason and I many times have had
I get the couch.
friction
You don't need this, do you?
over
you
the
go
couch.
ahead.
But now
No.
we both get a couch.
There is harmony in the marriage.
And it's wonderful.
Yeah.
So nice.
Yeah.
And
And very comfortable.
so I think you saw that too.
I
You're
did.
like,
No, I saw the whole thing. I'm like, you know what? This is worth it.
so we bought some curtains and sheets at the thrift store to cover them,
Yeah.
but we failed. And we did get grease on one small part.
From the inside of the U-Haul.
Which is crazy because it's like the perfect, clean, beautiful. They look so new and perfect. And
The
then we
one
got a
spot
big
we neglected to cover.
black grease spot.
We've mostly got it out.
Yeah,
though.
I use baking soda and cornstarch.
Yeah.
Cornstarch, guys, gets grease out. I should try it on my butter spots on my shirt.
We have like 100 more shirts. so-
This is like my 5th shirt.
Wow. How wasteful.
I have.
Pretty ironic that you keep ruining really very crunchy shirts.
It's that I keep them. It's not that I'm being wasteful.
Yeah.
I still have all
They'll
them,
soon
but
be
this is
dish
the only
rags.
T-shirt I own, and I just have 5 of them.
Yeah.
No, so cornstarch works really well on grease spots. And another thing, this is just a little crunchy tip that I learned. Epsom salts get stains out. So you just I didn't get instructions. I just put a little water on there and then used Epsom salt and rubbed it in, not into the couch. This is laundry talk.
Really? Are
And-
you going to try it on the couch?
I should. I
Okay.
haven't done that, but
Sounds dangerous.
the cornstarch is doing pretty good.
I mean, for the inevitable future stains that we're going to get because we have children and they are cream couches.
Yeah.
So,
but we take off our
there's that.
shoes when we come inside.
Yeah.
Jason's on it about making sure the kids wipe their hands before they get up from the table.
We are potentially updating a kitchen, like transforming our garage into a kitchen. And so that will separate the couches from the eating space. So we'll see. All right. We took that all the way across country to Ohio. Well, I guess northern Kentucky. Were you done with the couch story?
Sure.
Yeah,
you're moving on.
I'm moving on.
Okay.
I'm moving on.
Yep.
We went to the Ark Encounter.
Mm-hmm.
That was an interesting experience. We posted about it. A lot of people love that place. We did a funny video there, I think. Anyway, walking through it, it's an incredible structure. That is a really, really, it's really cool to see a visual representation of what the Ark likely looked like and how the operations worked and everything, and or possibly worked. A lot of it's theory,
There's this cool idea about the reptiles where, and I should have known this. I mean, I just didn't think of this. A potential way that they kept them fed was a box, and you know how like pantry moths just multiply really quickly.
Yeah.
Like they had them set up to these clay pots to where the moths would just regenerate on their own and then fly into the tubes into the clay pots where the amphibians and reptiles would be, and then those were taken care of.
A self-feeding system.
Right?
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Yeah. And then it showed how systems were like, well, water and food could
have
actually
been.
go
And
through
like
for
feasible.
days rather than...
Right.
Yeah. I will say, and this isn't a criticism, there seemed to be, and maybe it is a criticism, I don't know, there seemed to be an overemphasis on dinosaurs.
We are not... Jason and I feel fine in not knowing all the answers.
Right.
So we haven't ever really needed to know how old the Earth was.
Sure.
Like we've never felt like that is just information we need to know for our faith.
Right. And so we kind of fall more into the camp of where, in terms of just years. Now, not necessarily overall systems and what people think, like I'm not, I would never say that we came from apes or anything like that. I don't believe that.
No.
I don't believe that at all. However, I'm not bothered if the Earth is extremely old,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm not bothered if the Earth is extremely young. Either way, I'm good.
Yeah.
That's cool. When I die and I find out one day, hey, it was actually 4 billion years old. Oh, wow. Cool. Or if I die one day and it's actually, it was actually 6,000 years old. Wow. That's cool.
That doesn't play
Doesn't shake
into,
me
right.
Either way. So there felt like there was just an overemphasis on there were dinosaurs all throughout the Ark. The T-Rex pen.
And part of me is like, wait, do I even believe in dinosaurs? I'm not even sure at this point.
Real.
So that especially was it's a little like, this is a lot of dinosaurs. It felt like more dinosaurs than regular animals.
I would have been, this is what I would have liked to see with the dinosaurs. This is the conclusion I came to. It's like, it would have been nice if there was a small part of the Ark where they're just like, so there is this theory that man walked with dinosaurs. And they could have, if so, they could have been on the Ark along with the other animals.
But
that's cool.
Instead,
it's like, here's a zebra, here's a T-Rex.
It was
throughout
a lot
the whole thing
of dinosaurs.
It's a lot.
Our kids were a little confused because we've never brought this theory up to them where potentially humans and dinosaurs coexisted.
No, I've never even thought of that theory.
We haven't really dived deep into dinosaur science for them.
Yeah.
So it just hasn't come up, and so it was kind of weird.
Yeah.
And felt forced.
It's the problem is it's like that felt like the message of the Ark rather when being there, it felt like here's what we want you to glean from today. Dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm. even on the carousel of animals for like, I don't know. I don't remember what they call it. It's a really nice free carousel.
Yeah.
There was a dinosaur along with the animals.
Yeah. There's a few.
It was so intentional.
Yeah.
So strange.
And it just felt like a weird hill to die on.
Yeah.
You know? And to me, it took away from the experience just because it's like, I didn't come here to think about dinosaurs. I came here just to kind of, you know, see a potential replica of what the Ark may have looked like.
I think that's it for us, is like, you and I can have faith without needing the scientific.
All the details.
Right.
Yeah.
Honestly, sometimes nitpicking details affects my faith.
Sure.
I am okay not knowing everything. There are so many things that are like miracles.
Right.
That I can just say it's a miracle.
Yeah. I mean, I talked to you about this, you know, if we can believe in the miracle of creation, that a God created the world, then all other miracles past that should be somewhat feasible.
Yes, especially when you look at the intricacies of nature and how it all works together.
Life is a miracle.
Yeah.
In and of itself, it's a miracle. You get down to a basic part that the scientists cannot explain things, right? You dive deep enough, you can't explain things. Especially
the things that rely on each other. Like there's certain plants that only certain bugs can eat, and then there's the bugs that get trapped in the pitchers that feed the bats, and I don't know, like
it's so intricate. And I'm sorry, I'm sure I'm sure there's listeners out there that don't believe in a creator, and that, you know, whatever. But like, I just look closely at nature in and of itself, and I think you will truly find that none of this at the basic level is an accident. Mm-hmm. It's not an accident. Now, I'm not saying that explains things. It doesn't explain things, but at the very basic level, this is not an accident. I will firmly say that without any, I think I could say that and not fear any backlash, in that if you give me backlash over the, you know, like, yeah, it was an accident. Like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
We will never agree there. All that said, just going back to backlash, apparently just going to the Ark Encounter is extremely controversial.
What?
Yeah. So we made a video.
Who is our audience? I get so confused because every single person at the Ark knew who I was. Not everyone, but it was a little.
We kind of found our demographic at the Ark. I believe.
Practically Ken Ham there.
Yeah. Ken Ham was there, but I didn't see him.
No, like everyone's like, "Oh, you're the really very crunchy mom. You're the crunchy mom."
Yeah.
Like,
it's like, oh, all of our followers are on the Ark.
Yes.
Is something about to happen? Not a flood. We've been promised that wouldn't happen. I mean, he said he wouldn't flood the earth. Doesn't mean he wouldn't flood all of Kentucky.
Right.
I mean,
I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah. So we post what we think to be a funny video on social media about you saying the Ark is big. It's really a homeschool video more than it is an Ark Encounter video. There's people telling us, oh, why are you doing an ad for the Ark Encounter? It's like, well, it wasn't an ad. It was just, we were there. And sometimes we get creative and whatever. No, it was not.
No, it's like, hey, we need content for next week.
Hey, there's
Would
a
this
big
be
Ark.
Funny?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's film it really quick.
Yeah. Okay.
An ad?
Yeah.
You know how much I hate doing ads. Yeah. I appreciate ads, and I like.
She doesn't hate doing ads. We love them. We love all the ads. Here's a TikTok comment on that video. I was raising my eyebrows about the raw milk content, then implying that people are more likely to get sick if they use disinfectant. That was tolerable, even though I disagreed. This kind of evangelical propaganda that is entirely based on falsehoods and built on immoral and even anti-Christian, as in the actual teachings of Christ, acts when not only influencing a large audience on social media, but indoctrinating their children and encouraging their audience to do the same, is actually disgusting and unacceptable. Because we were at the Ark Encounter and we posted a video.
What?
I have no words. I have no words.
Okay, but seriously, if you are using disinfectant too much.
That's your takeaway? Yeah. There were several people. This is all TikTok, really. There's a few on Facebook, but they see us in front of the Ark. I'm out. I've gotten as far as I can with you. I'm out. And then, but somebody else made a comment, and this is interesting. This is on TikTok. I don't know if it's in response to that one or not, but all the haters in the comments probably have no problem teaching kids about Greek mythology, Egyptian gods, Roman gods, etc. But God forbid we should educate our own kids about our religion. Which raises a really good point, and not to get too preachy here, but one thing that I have realized that godless people affirm my faith more than many things.
Yeah.
People who have no hope help me in my faith. And it's sad to see that. I don't want to see people who don't have a hope. Their hope is science. Mm-hmm. Some of these people, there's so much spouting off about science, and it's like their religion is science. I don't know when that started. I don't know.
What about science?
Oh, they were just saying, well, how the Ark and everything is, or the Bible in general is just anti-scientific and all. It's like, okay, yeah. I mean, if you talk about miracles, it's not going to fit the narrative you've created for your world. You live in a godless world
that needs explanation.
That needs an explanation for everything. And your explanation is, well, if science can't explain it, then science just isn't advanced enough yet. There's nothing after death. We are just here to breathe and then die. That hopelessness gives me so much hope. And I know that sounds weird, but
it does sound weird.
No, it's not. It's not a hope in like what they like. It's not a It just it. So the Bible talks about how they will hate you. Mm-hmm. What in the world is that?
We have a beep. Is it carbon monoxide?
Something's burning downstairs.
Oh! What I get for...
Okay, well, sorry everyone. That was if it seems a little smoky in here. We left the we were making chicken broth, and well, there's no broth left. We'll just say that.
It's what I get for trying to make bone broth while doing the podcast.
Well, it's a good thing we have science to who have created smoke detectors. Mm-hmm. That's nice. That was scary. I'm like, well, what's about to happen? About to lose everything. What I was trying to say, it's not the actual faithlessness of a person. That's not what gives me hope. It's just that I see the type of person that has no hope hates everybody who does have hope, it seems. You can't even stand in front of an ark, make a joke about it being a big boat without them saying you're spewing propaganda and trying to trying to proselytize to your massive following, that's crazy. They would never say that about atheism. They would never say that about anything having to do with science. They would never say that about any other religion. You talked about, you even hint at something Christianity. It is hated. It is hated. And that was predicted in the Bible.
Yeah.
I mean, the Bible literally says you're going to be hated because essentially what it says, because you're a Christian, you are going to be hated. And that in and of itself is like, okay, well, you stand in front of an ark and people try to destroy you. It's like, this tracks.
Yeah.
This tracks. Things are going because it doesn't make any sense. Nobody would say that about if you were standing in front of a Hindu, whatever. Nobody would say that if you're standing in front of a Buddhist temple and making a similar joke or whatever. Nobody would say that about anything except a Christian joke. It's a Christian joke, in a positive way.
Yeah.
In a positive way. Nobody would say that.
Yeah.
About any of those except Christianity, because Christianity is offensive. It's offensive because, it has this idea that we are,
sinful and fallen and in need of a redeemer.
Sinful people in need of a God to save us.
Yeah.
Rather than, well, we can be a good person and save ourselves, essentially.
Yeah.
And, that's the crux of it. So, yeah, I hear these people that just hate, that when they hate you, it's like, oh, yeah, okay, I guess we're doing it right. I guess. That's it. This was predicted. So I feel like our children are inhaling smoke right now. There's a haze.
I know.
In the room.
I'm really sad about the bone broth, though.
It was a heavy loss.
It is a heavy loss.
That's really sad, actually. I feel like that's your fault.
What? I mean, I got the water. I started it. And then, I guess it is my fault.
Yeah.
I thought I turned it down. Oh, yeah, I did turn it down, and I turned it up a little more because it quit bubbling.
Well,
turned
here
it
we
up
are.
too much.
Brothless.
Well, actually, I had 2 pots going, so
yeah,
at least we'll get 1 pot of broth.
1 pot of broth.
That's another song
by Thumb Knuckle.
Thumb Knuckle
on the album Thick Around the Waist.
Whatever.
Thicker in the thighs or something.
Thicker in the thighs.
Yeah.
That kind of sounds like a rap song, honestly.
Thicker in the thighs.
But speaking of funny things, when I shared my stories on Instagram, I was talking about mold in the couches. There's not mold, don't worry. But I said something like, as far as I can sniff, there's no mold. And Josh Urich, Jenny Urich's husband, was like, that should be a television show, as far as I can sniff.
As far as I can sniff.
Where you're just sniffing things, I guess.
Yeah. Wow.
You have to determine what it is based on sniffs. Should we do this? Should we
maybe
pitch this?
Sounds like a game show, kind of.
We've been talking to Angel Studio about, can I say that?
Yeah. I mean, why not? I mean, it hasn't happened. So whatever.
About creating a torch, which is like pitching to their people for a show for us. And we've been talking about like what kind of show.
Yeah.
Would it be more sitcom? Would it be more reality show type thing? Maybe it could be as far as I can sniff.
I don't think we're going to go that route. As far as I can sniff, it's we've burned some chicken downstairs. One of my favorite stories from our trip, just real quick, then we can wrap it up.
What?
But one of my favorite stories is you walk up to this nice young lady at the checkout at one of these thrift stores, and you're like, We're kind of looking for a soup and sandwich shop, just something light, but local. Kind of wondering if there's anything local we could have that's kind of, you didn't say this, but you were saying, what you were saying is you kind of want something charming, something healthy that
scratch.
And so but you did say like a local place, soup and sandwich, and she looks at you and says, there's a Panera Bread. Right over there. That would be great. There's also a Noodles and Company. And I was tickled pink.
Yeah, because you told me it would happen. I was like, I'll just ask someone. I'll try and find us a good local spot.
Yeah. People don't know. People don't care. Because it's all just right there. Anyway, had a great time. Sorry for the preaching at the end there. It's a little much, a little heavy for the podcast, I guess. You hopeless people. I get really sick of people just getting mad about everything. This is a controversial trip, apparently.
Oh, the
every video we've posted is just inspired controversy.
It is. It wears you down a little bit.
Yeah.
But that's okay. I don't think our average podcast listener is here to.
No, that's why I bring it up here. It's because we could talk about it, and it's like people just need to get over it. I mean, why? And seriously, why can't you say something Christian? Why? Why?
Or why can't they just watch it and scroll on by? We're just providing free.
It's from the Old Testament. It's not even like.
Well, I just think it's funny that we're like making free videos. They're not paying to watch our videos.
You want me to get really offensive? Start reading some of Paul's letters. That'll get some people mad.
That's what they don't want to do. What I'm saying is, why can't someone just watch someone's videos and then like they don't want to watch them anymore? Just don't watch them anymore. Like just stop watching them and like don't be like, oh well, that makes me mad, but I'm gonna keep watching them. Oh well, that's the line. Yeah. That's it.
I have decided that I'm going to publicly state that was the line. That was the line you crossed, and I'm now not wanting to watch you, and I disagree. I feel so self-important that I need to tell the world that I'm unfollowing you and that I think you crossed a line. That's what I'm doing.
That was a weird voice. That's not my favorite voice that you do. I'd rather do the angry yelling voice. Okay. That voice like hurt my ears.
Well, tell that to the commenter. That's what I feel every time I hear those comments.
Honestly, it's like hurting down my spine, and we'll never do that again.
I'm unfollowing.
Thank you. That's what I want.
All right. Well, you know what I hate? When someone doesn't leave a review.
You get me every time. Like, what?
I would rather people just comment saying, left my review, instead of hate your guts.
Yeah?
Yeah. Or a 5-star review that says, I hate your guts is fine too. That works. As long as it's got those 5 stars.
5-star. Yeah.
Do people have time to sign up for the Cultivate Homestead Retreat?
They could try.
Yeah. Are there any spots available?
There are a couple spots, just a couple.
Just a couple. Mm-hmm. Really?
Really?
Okay. Well, if it is Wednesday and there are any left, you better get on it. And that's in Missouri. Where in Missouri?
Pleasant Hope.
Pleasant Hope, Missouri.
Double check that, because last year when I was going, I put either Pleasant Hope or Pleasant Home into my
I don't think
GPS.
It's Pleasant Home, Missouri.
And I started going there.
Oh, no.
I was just going that direction, and I was going to put in the specific address later.
Yeah.
But then I got close and thought, okay, I'm going to go ahead and look up the specific address. And it was the wrong city.
Yeah.
And so I was several hours late because I had to then drive to the correct
That's
city.
awful.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I mean, that's my own.
Yeah. I've
flaw.
done it. Well. All right.
What do you expect from a lady who can't keep up with her children's toothbrushes?
What do you expect from a lady driving? In general.
Thank you so much for listening, and please forgive Jason.
We've got to
for
go
his-
downstairs and make sure there's not a raccoon on our new couches because the doors are open.
Wouldn't that be horrible?
Well,
the doors are open
because
it's so smoky in here.
the smoke.
I don't look forward to dealing with
We
this.
all just pass out right here. All right. Well, thank you for listening, and we'll
Have a
see you
great
next
week.
time.